What is up, everyone? Scott the TroutHammer here, and well, first order of business. It's been too long. Let's bring it in. I miss you guys. So yeah, you guys saw the teasers I've been releasing over the last couple months. I'm getting back into making videos, and it's because there was a lot of stuff I needed to do first. One of the things was, like I've been saying over the last couple of videos I actually released, getting back into shape, getting my health back under control, and I've definitely excelled in that. I'm down 100 pounds. Some of these shirts don't fit anymore. Besides the usual stuff I'm getting for getting back into fishing, I might need to look at getting some of those too. And I can think of no better way to celebrate getting back into the swing of things, making videos, than going out and doing some good old-fashioned trout hammering. So we are here at Timber Linn. They just stocked this place recently. And yeah, we're just here to have some fun. We got Christian that's gonna come fish with us today. So yeah, it's been so long, this is the time where I get to tell everyone, welcome back to the channel. But if you're new here and you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button down there and the notify button next to it, so you're gonna be the first to see all the great content that's gonna now, once again, start coming back from the channel.
Yep, you saw me. There you go, guys. That's a fish. There you go, guys. That's unreal! Oh, this is such an awesome looking fish. Oh, yeah! All right, guys, check that out.
Oh, the old tried and true.
Poor bait.
Poor bait. It has been so long since I've used this rod. Look how long that leader is. It's like 3 feet a leader. I need like half that much for this spot.
And that would be the cast master.
Yeah.
I just don't know if I want to try to use a cast master with my 3-pound test.
Yeah, you do. I use 2 pound on mine.
Whee!
Old crusty but trusty. I'm getting bit already. Fish on. Didn't even get a chance to step away from my rod. That's a good fish. This is a good fish. This one's putting up a fight. Wow. Oh, savor the moment. First fish of the year. That's a good one. A good trout to start the year.
That's a keeper.
You catch another and I'm going to have to switch the bottom.
Yeah, that was in the water for like all of 5 seconds. Okay, fine. Rinse you off. Vaboski. I don't believe you for 1 second. Okay, he's still breathing. He's just in shock. Yeah, after all the fight that fish put up to be just like, oh no, I'm dead.
Do it again.
All right, well, I've been fishing for about
5 seconds.
5 seconds. 2026. Already landed a good trout. Oh, is that a fish? Nice.
I want to go off the bottom today. It's still there.
Hey, a chance to get my second rod set up. Yep, he's on. Well, this one's not even gonna try. Might have to. I didn't bring my stringer though. It's another good sized fish.
Oh, I think he's bigger than the last one.
Yeah, darker colors too.
That's a keeper.
This one's lip hooked, so it'll be easier to get off. Yep, he's fine. Off he goes. This one's still breathing. I think he's just recovering. 2 fish in 2 minutes.
And now we're not not going to get any more.
Excuse me. That's why the chartreuse power bait is a little crusty but trusty.
Sometimes I just get so irritated with using a Carolina rig.
Come on, buddy. Hey, fish finally made it. I knew he was fine. He just needed to recover. All I had to do was point him out in the right direction. Off he went.
We're just having an existential crisis.
Well, I mean, he just went through the equivalent of being alien abducted. He's gonna go tell us buddies.
You don't know what I seen, man.
They're real. Yeah, I went with about 18 inches.
Yeah, mine's pretty
Oh. Already got bit on the Warden spinner. Okay, nope, that wasn't grass. What have we got? What the? Okay. Okay, no, that is something I'm hitting. But it's coming up clean. I don't get it.
Ooh, the water glassed out just a little bit.
Yeah, switching it up. Not because they're not good, just because I haven't fished in a while. I haven't fished a paw lure in a while. Oh yeah. Still got the Olympic dive. You found chunk?
Yeah, there's a shallow spot. Pretty much straight out in front of me.
Jeez, yeah, it is. After like a 4-second sink that was in something. I haven't gotten any bites, so I might have wised up. Oh, one just jumped. Yeah, they must have just recently stocked it here, because usually this place is pressured enough that I have to use scent on the power bait, not just fish the raw power bait. both times the power bait was in the water for seconds. Bloop. There we go. There's one on the paw lure. Oh, that was a tiny guy.
He got off.
He was only like 5 inches. Well, there he is. Oops. I'm new. It's always funny when you catch something off the cast like that, though. What did I just say? That's a bass. What did I just say? It's always funny when you catch a fish off a cast like that. Future 10-pounder out of Timber Linn. Yeah. It's the first bass of 2026. I'm not proud of this, but it warms the heart. It warms the heart and it softens the bowels. I was wondering if that was a bass, the first one I caught on this lure, because of the size.
Yeah.
It's like, no way they put trout in here that small.
Well, I don't know. They did start spawning a couple of years ago, you remember?
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard plenty of people say that the fish they stock places with are incapable of spawning. Well, you fish those places enough and you see what happens, you see that they spawn. Especially when I've caught non-brood trout rainbows that have roe inside them. Oh, here comes the osprey. What are you doing there, power bait? You were showing off for a minute. Oh, that could be why. That was in chunk. Good to know. Chunk right there. Oh, you're getting bit.
Oh no, why would you do this?
It was doinking away pretty good.
I think they were just playing with it.
Boo.
Catch today.
Got grass fish.
Yeah, you caught the lead.
Apparently. Yeah, I was in the hydrilla. Yeah, this pond is just telling me to give up on lures.
Yep.
I don't trust the way that line looks. Yeah, I was in something again. That's fish 2 levels of the water column. Really hope this isn't a case of white hot action the moment we get here and then nothing.
I mean, how often has that happened, though?
Often.
Yeah.
What the hell? First 2 minutes we're here. I can't keep line in the water. Oh, that was wind doink.
Stupid wind doink.
Oh, that is not wind doink. Oh, I saw that. Yeah, that was a bite. It slid the power bait down the hook. Redeploy more out in the middle.
Or not.
Or not.
I guess it had other plans.
You know what though? It's also really old line. I need to change the line on this rod. All right, we'll be right back, folks. Well, I guess now's actually a good time to show how to set up a Carolina rig like I've been fishing. Things you will need in order from the tip of the rod to the business end of the rig where the hook is. You'll need one of these little tiny swivels, and I actually prefer the ones that don't have the snaps on the end. You'll need a bead, any size bead, any color bead works. You'll need an inline weight. And the way you get this set up is you slide that weight on first. You put your line through the weight, then you put on the bead, then tie your line, your main line, onto the swivel, and any knot here would do. Clip off your tag end. So it gives you a setup like this before you tie on your leader. So the way this works is the bead is there to just protect the knot on your swivel from the weight as it moves around, but it allows your line to move freely with that weight. I'm gonna use some 4-pound test monofilament for leader, and I'm gonna use about 18 inches worth. So tie one end of your leader onto the other end of the swivel, and again, any knot will do. Then we need a hook, and I'm gonna use a size 8 octopus hook. And I'm gonna use a snell knot to tie this on, so I'm gonna grab onto the line here at the bend of the hook. I'm gonna wrap the line around that tag end of the line and the shank of the hook about 7 times. Then pull the tag end through that loop that you kept at the end and just pull everything tight down to the eye of the hook and cut your tag end off, and that hook is going nowhere. So the reason for the light line and monofilament line is the reason for this rig is I want this power bait to float off the bottom. So I'm going to cast out, and this weight is going to go all the way to the bottom, and the line with the power bait is going to float up directly above the weight, giving a presentation that kind of floats off the bottom and is stationary. And one of the magic things about the Carolina rig is you get gentle, immediate hook sets. When the fish bites this hook and goes to swim away, this weight here is going to provide just enough resistance to set the hook, but it's still going to allow it to move freely. So that's going to pull your line through, and it's going to cause your tip of your rod to start doinking away like that, letting you know you have a fish on. And I'm sticking with the chartreuse power bait floating eggs, simply because they're so reliable. So I got 2 eggs for this size of hook, and I'm just going to thread them through both eggs, and then pull the eggs over the eye of the hook, and that's going to leave most of that hook covered by the eggs, except for, of course, the pointy end. And then you just pick your spot, cast it out, let it sink to the bottom, give it a couple seconds, and then reel in just until your line is tight. You don't want to drag it toward you. You just want to reel in just until the line is tight. So I'm fishing with here, I'm fishing with a 7-foot light action rod. I've got 6-pound copolymer as my main line. Just an all-around solid trout setup. And you can either sit here and wait for the bite, or get yourself set up in a rod holder. Just don't go too far away from it. Oh, I'm doinking away. Are you still on there, fish? It was just a drive-by doink.
I don't think we're gonna be here much longer.
Yeah, I'm already getting bit up too. And as we typically do around here, we fish until sunset when we can't fish anymore. At least not if you're like me and mosquitoes are an issue. My shins are on fire. So yeah, first video in a long time, and you know, I'll tell you guys kind of what to expect, you know, this time around. Is I'm not going to take things too seriously. I've got so many videos on my channel teaching everything I know, teaching all the stuff that I've experienced and learned over the years, and you know, I'm not going to just keep regurgitating the same thing over and over again. So I'm just going to film my fishing adventures and film me having fun fishing, which is the whole point of me starting this channel years ago. That's what I meant in that teaser where I talked about going back to where it all began. It all began with the love of fishing. I just want to get back to that. I mean, I got to the point where I was taking things too seriously. Things were getting to me, and I mean, stuff outside of the channel, just, you know, life stuff that was happening. My health went so far downhill that I could not physically fish anymore, and that was a really hard thing for me to deal with. Like I said, I'm down 100 pounds. I've got to get some new fishing clothes. I'm now physically capable of doing a lot of fishing that I have not been able to do for a long time, and I'm going to get back into doing that and making videos of that stuff. But like I said, I'm not taking this too seriously. I'm not chasing monetization. I'm just making fishing videos for the fun and for the love of fishing, hopefully infecting you guys with the same love of fishing that I have. Longtime viewers, thank you guys for sticking it out for the years that there really hasn't been a whole lot coming on this channel, and I'm not going to post very frequently. The whole idea with me getting back into this is, you know, like I keep saying, not going to take it too seriously. Maybe 1 or 2 videos a month. That's what you could expect. If I get an idea for a specific video, I'm gonna make it. But you know, right now with my work schedule and you know, with all the weight I've lost, how much time I'm spending in the gym, it's really hard for me to actually make consistent time for fishing like I used to when I first started the channel. And that's not meant to chase anybody away. That's just being upfront. So like I said, longtime viewers, thank you guys for sticking around for so long. And you know, you guys know how we do. New viewers, hey, welcome aboard. This is how we do things. So for the sake of community, I want to know what you guys thought down in the comments below. And of course, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down there and the notify bell next to it and click all notifications so you guys will be the first to see all the great content that's going to come from the channel. And that, for the first time in way too long, I'm going to say thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, tips up, tight lines, have fun fishing.